Hello everybody, my name is Ritika. Today I'm going to show you guys my ECE 1190 assignment for practicum binders. So it's going to divide it into two sections. The first one is ECE 2100 practicum 1 and the second one is practicum 2 ECE 2190. So for the first one, ECE 2100. So in this I have included my picture and my name and my student ID. So the first thing is contents, which it shows the 10 different points and which I'm including in my binder. For example, ECE 21 module grading section for host agreement, center observation, site visit checklist, strength, needs and interest, assignments, 3 different assignments, and then practicum booklets, and then section for required documents. So the first thing is module grading breakdown, and then the second thing is host agreement. I don't have yet the updated forms, but I already made the section for host agreements, and then confidentiality agreement, and then for the timesheet. Later on I will add all 3 different documents in these 3 different sections. And then I have third point, center observation, and thereafter I have fourth point, site visit, and thereafter I have fifth point, strength, needs and interest forms, and then on the sixth it's about the assignment, which is for 10 language and literature activities. It has all the guidelines which I need later on in my practicums. And then on the 7th it is assignment 10 creative art activities guidelines. And then 8th, journal entries, which it has 3 different things. The first one is entry pages. For these I have all the instructions about the journal entries. So yeah, the first one is entry pages, I have included in this binder. And then the personal and professional goals, which I'm going to do in my journal entries. And then the critical reflection pages, I have included all this in this section. And then on the 9th point is evaluation booklets, and this belongs to sponsor teacher, and then practicum instructor, and then evaluation book for student self-evaluation. And on the 10th point, which is the last one, that is required document, which is related to mine. First one is criminal record check, and then my doctor report, it's all the immunization doses, and then my 3 reference letters, and then lastly my resume. And now it's the second part, which is for the 2190 practicum 2. And now these are all the contents which it has all the 8 different documents. The first one is ECE 2190 module grading breakdown, and then again in this part too I don't have updated host agreement, confidentiality agreement and the timesheet, but later on I will add in this one too. And then the third part is strength, need and interest forms, which is for ECE 2190 practicum 2. And then the fourth part is assignment, which is about the 20 formal curriculum activities. It has all the guidelines and the required documents. And then the fifth one is assignment. It's about the 8 circle times, and it also has all the instructions and all the guidelines. And then the sixth part is journal entries. It has all the instructions and guidelines too, in which it also has a semi I would say part, that is practicum goals, which it also has all the instructions. And then the seventh part is assignment, practicum evaluation booklet. So I divided into 3. The first one is sponsor teacher, and the second one is practicum instructor, and then student self-evaluation. And then the last part is required documents. Then it's again the criminal record check, and then my immunization report, and then my reference letters, and then last my resume. Thank you so much.